Good morning and welcome to Let's Talk Stroke. I'm your host and stroke survivor, Jerry Wald, and I appreciate you guys being here. And for those of you that are new, I started doing this show really to bring awareness to stroke, TBI, aphasia, brain injury, and also really to provide a platform for survivors to share their journeys. So we can all see that uh, we're going through the same thing, different different ones. Everyone is different different stories, but similar. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, Lindora. Just want to say hi to everybody first, and also this show, this episode, I should say, is all about shifting our focus from not just surviving a stroke, but to truly living again with joy, purpose, and pride in every step we take. Whether you're newly recovering or years like me, coming up on 15 years into our journeys, there's always ways to thrive. And I'll get into that in just a second. I just want to make sure that I don't miss anyone. Robin, good morning. Good morning. I'm glad you're calling. Glad you guys are on YouTube, which is that's awesome. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Excuse me. Please do. Yes, I am growing my beard out. I don't know why. If you've seen my son, he's got a big beard. Um, anyway, I mean, really. But Kelly, good morning. I really appreciate you guys being here. And also, really want to say prayers for everybody in the hill country here for what's going on out here in Texas. It's just crazy. What's going on here. The rain, I've never seen it rain so much in my entire life here, ever since I've lived here. It's been crazy. Good morning, Eric. Thank you guys for being here. So again, this episode is all about shifting our focus from just surviving a stroke to truly living again with joy, purpose, and pride in every step we take. Whether you're a new stroke survivor, in your recovery, or years like me coming up with 15 years, there's always ways to thrive. And let's just start. What does thriving mean? I did my own research, everything, and a lot from my experience. What does thriving mean after a stroke? Well, it's really it's not about going back to who you were before. It's really living fully, even with limitations. My right side, or rediscovering. This is really, I like this one. Rediscovering your purpose in a new chapter. I didn't know what to do. Now look at, I'm really spreading awareness to stroke. I want everybody to kind of do the same thing. For me, living a new chapter and building a life of meaning. At your own pace, because we're all doing different things. Let's see, I didn't miss anyone. Good morning. Good morning. Nolan, Doug, Musong, good morning. Good morning to everybody. I appreciate, again, you guys being here. But again, this is really, building, like I said, building life of meaning at our own pace. You don't have to run marathons or climbing mountains to be thriving. Thriving might mean getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, or laughing again. Really, I'd like to see what you guys think is what is thriving to mean to you, or like the power of mindset and small wins. A positive mindset, right? Help rewire the brain. Going to therapy. That's something for me. Small victories like speaking a full sentencing, tying your shoes. I mean, those little things. Or if I'm speaking and talking slowly, I believe the aphasia is not as bad as if I just rifle through words. So I celebrate those little victories. For me, tying my shoes was a big thing. Well, one hand. So those are things to really celebrate. They're just awesome things to celebrate. What else? Proud of something like I was always told. I let's see, progress doesn't have to be fast. It just has to be real. Um, let's see, do I have any examples of that that I could share with you on there? Um, like, I don't know how many people after my stroke, I couldn't even hold a pen. Um, I mean, the first day I scribbled my name, I I can tell you, I cried. That moment reminded me, it's still me. You know, do you guys? I see a lot of people do um, gratitude journals, affirmations, um, or simply saying, "Today I did enough." Um, you know, so many stories like that. There's so many things that you guys need to really, like I say, it's what's it called? Everyone's timeline looks different. They all look different, but every story of strength matters. Your story matters. Um, do you have any? What's your new purpose? Um, Ken, good morning. I hope I don't miss anyone, but again, I do appreciate you guys being here. Um, yes, even though let's see here. I appreciate that. Yeah, with your effective hand, hold a pen. I use my, but now I'm talking in the beginning when I had my stroke. You know, I was kind of didn't even move anything. But yeah, I affected hand. I don't write with my affected side. I use my opposite side. But yeah, it's good morning. I don't want to miss it, but thank you. Morning, everyone. Happy birthday. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah, I will. Lynn, good morning, and you're. I will. I'm going to put something out. Just I do appreciate you guys um, wishing me happy birthdays. Yeah, it was kind of a very mellow day, and that's totally cool on what you want, you know, everybody else. But yeah, thank you so much, John, and everybody else that I saw your posts on there. Just I do appreciate it. It's pretty awesome. Let's see. Who's gone? I see. I know some people who has gone back. Real stories of strength. Who got back to school or going to school. You know, be advocates. I go to stroke support groups and speak there, and it's great. I mean, I leave feeling like, wow, I did something. Um, become advocates, as I mentioned. Um, create art or written books. Who's written books? You know, I've been saying this for. I mean, I've been writing stuff down for so long to put my book out there. Um, deep friendships. Have you uh, found new friendships, or did you? I mean, some people lost friendships. Um, what else was on that? Which for me is huge. Um, like a stroke, it can reveal new talents or paths. Um, people discover joy in music, gardening, volunteering. That's what I was just kind of mentioned there. Volunteering. I go back or mentoring other stroke survivors or other people that not even had a stroke, but show your strength and what you can do and how it affected you. Um, it really is re- volunteering. Like I said, mentoring. You know, you can redefine success, not what you do, but how you live. Right. An inspiring quote is I wrote this down. Okay, I typed it just because I can't read my own writing with my not my non-affected side hand. So purpose is not about what we lost, but what we still have to give. Try new things without pressure, just curiosity. Um, so many different things. Yes, sorry. It's good to hear that, Tanya. Nice to hear that. Your day is good every day. I love it. Doug, always good to see everybody. It's so hard to meet, I know, but I know. I just, you know, when I go to the doctor, anybody go to the doctor is somebody by themselves, and you have most of them are like I think iPads. That I can do. But if they want you to write, all this stuff out, that's where I kind of go, well, it's not probably gonna do good there. So I really don't um, do good on that part of my thing. But okay, um, try new things. That's what's great. Um, Tips for thriving daily. Another good one. Practical tools. Offer practical tools like start small. I mean, getting dressed. I mean, I'm thinking some of the people that are not brand new. Just had a stroke in there, or the little things. Because I know 100% of me getting dressed was a chore. Um, Eating breakfast. This is a big thing because a lot of people when a long time ago, they smile at yourself in the mirror, um, but the fatigue is real. You know, Rest is healing. So you need to rest when needed. Another great thing is stay connected, join support groups, or talk to loved ones. Just call somebody that you haven't talked to for that you haven't talked to in a while. Another one. I was great about this. Be kind to yourself. Healing takes time. I've talked to people that they think, oh, they just had their stroke, and it's going to take me what, 6 months and I'll be brand new. And you hate to give the bad news. It's going to take time. Thriving looks like listening to your body, giving yourself grace, and showing up any way. Um, um, you're not okay. You are not broken. You are becoming. Does that make sense? Um, you may walk a little differently, but you're walking forward. Believe me, I'm walking. Like I've been told, and I say it a lot of times. Your story isn't over. It's unfolding beautifully. I walk like a penguin. I've been told, and that's fine. So if you found new joy and purpose after your stroke, no matter how small, I'd love to hear from you. Let's keep thriving together. I'd like to hear some of the purpose that you have after your stroke. It's important to know that. Um, Good morning, Tara. Yes, um, perfectly fine that your left brain is in. Yeah, I love this. Thank you. Love these stories here. Thank you for. I agree, Stephen Albright here. Work in progress, but I'm playing harmonica. Yeah, I'd love to see what your purpose is. Who told you that? Which one? Me. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to YouTube, Let's Talk Stroke, please do. Um, I love this. Eat with eat with good food. Yes, I agree. Good morning. Good morning, Wayne. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And if you're listening for the first time, I am Jerry Wald, a stroke survivor, coming up on 15 years out. Um, and I still go to therapy. I get so much joy out of that. And I'm telling you, therapy, if you can go to therapy, then um, do it. I'm telling you, 15 years out, and I'm still, I like you said, Kevin Loftus. I'm still work in progress, and it's awesome though. I mean, I get so much out of therapy. Go to stroke support groups. Another thing, um, Wayne, I wonder if you had have a hemorrhagic stroke, because I I have my own little theories, but it seems like most people that had a hemorrhagic stroke um, are affected on the right side because it happened on the left side. That was another thing. But so let's see what. So if you're new late here, this is where I started. This episode that I'm talking about is shifting our focus from just surviving a stroke um, to truly living again. With joy, purpose, and pride in every step we take. Whether you're new, having a stroke in recovery, or years into the journey, into your journey, there's always ways to survive and thrive. um, so go back here where I was what does thriving mean after a stroke? Well, it's not going back to who you were before. It's living. It's all about living fully, um, even with limitations. Which you know, um, the emotional part of it, and the emotional part is a tough one for a lot of people. But you got to stay busy. You have to stay busy. Um, awesome job, Stephen. You just hit your um, 6 year this past weekend. Awesome, awesome. Um, I love this, and Tara Evans. Always good to see you as well. Um, so we are all on a journey, and our brain feels and thinks differently, day to day and moment by moment. At times, guess what? That's okay. I had a bad day the other day and got off track, and that's something that it happens to all of us. Um, let's see, Connie. I mean, I wish I could explain. Good morning, Jerry. You're an amazing friend, Connie. Thank you for watching here. I appreciate it. That's always good to see you, and thank you for the birthday wish. I think, yeah, there were so many people out there, and I do appreciate everyone that um, wished me happy birthday. It's over, and now it's go back to another day. But anyway, but that's what I wanted to start with, And here's another one too, which I said in the beginning. Um, living fully, even with our limitations. And this was a good one for me. Rediscovering your purpose. Really a new chapter. And mine is, which in the beginning didn't know. I didn't know what my purpose was. I just thought I'm going back to work. Guess what? I was told you're going to lose your job. And guess what? I lost it. I lost it. But that's okay. This is my new purpose. I've done this for I don't know how many years now, but it's a great purpose to spread awareness for um, the stroke, TBI, aphasia. And you know what? You do need to have the power of mindset and small wins. A positive mindset. This is really, I mean, if people understand this, a positive mindset helps rewire the brain. I mean, really, that's pretty amazing. That's really true. I mean, you talk to psychologists, neuropsychologists, neurologists, which PhDs, talk to them all. Positive mindset helps rewire the brain. Our small victories, like I said in the beginning, tying your shoe. I mean, who knew? Like speaking a full sentence. That's a big deal. Well, at least for me, it's a big deal. Um, Wayne, 3 months. Uh, just reading these comments. Wayne, it's been 3 months now since April 18th. Yes, I'm learning how to do things with left hand. Yes, that's. Hey Wayne, feel free to reach out to me if you want to share your journey. This show will be more than happy to. This show is live on Facebook, several Facebook pages. It's on LinkedIn. It's on YouTube. There's several, and it gets shared all over the place, and it'll be here. So, good morning, Tom. Nice to see you. But anyway, yeah, that's what really this is all about. Just sharing and bringing awareness to stroke, TBI, brain injury, aphasia. A lot of people don't know what aphasia is. I mean, who knew what aphasia before even after your stroke? You just think it's a brain injury, and it's it will come back. Well, it's quite the I kind of laugh at myself too when people look at me, give me that look. Does anybody have that? have that happen to them? If you have aphasia, you start talking and you're kind of getting all jumbled around. And for me, I I can look at them and all of a sudden I can tell this guy, the server or whoever says, or anybody, I think this guy's drunk. But no, I just can't figure out the words, or when I'm talking, they come out. Also, who does this when you're typing, or I'm on my a text to someone on my family, and then I look back and read it. It it's actually pretty well to me. A lot of people don't, and I'm not making light of this because 15 years post stroke, I have aphasia. It's a it's a tough thing to deal with, but if you do have it, record yourself. Love to record yourself. Um, Record yourself and then listen back, and it's kind of crazy. I like it. Yes, Wayne. um, I know that's exactly, Tara. Uh, Learning to love the new me, right? I mean, that's wonderful. That's you know and like I said earlier today, is progress doesn't have to be fast. It just has to be real. I mean, just celebrate those tiny wins. I mean, I look back when you first started, and you think, gosh, I'm not making any progress. So I encourage you to do videos of yourself, just so you can see, to look back and say, wow, I have come come a lot further than I thought. So that's why celebrating those little wins. I mean, how uh, brushing your teeth. I mean, little things. It's for me. It's learning to do things with my left hand now, which is it's my non-dominant side. Right, Mike. Okay, did that make sense? No. So those are things that I'm putting my things. So I know I mentioned I'd like to see what you guys are doing for yourselves. I mean, to make progress. Is there anything that you didn't think you could do? Because you learn to live, like you said, I think it's Tara, learn to learn to. I can't even remember it. Learn to learn how you're supposed to be. Okay, did we talk about aphasia? Learning to love the new me. There it is. I saw it. Um, um, John, what did you say here? Let's see. John Prince. Nice to see you out here as well. But you have a warrior in your group, and she suffered with aphasia as well. Must say her speech is getting better and better each week. I'm with you. You know what? The more you talk, it does get better. So things do get better. Can't promise all but it does get better. Like I said, I walk differently, speak differently. I do a lot of things different now since my stroke, but it's okay. I totally, like you said, Tara, learning to love the new me. And I didn't get that until maybe 5 years, 6 years after my stroke. But I mean, look at 15 years. I feel like I not just had it, but time flies. And it's kind of fulfilling to know that, you know what, um, things do get better. I just want you to know that. Excuse me. Jocelyn, good to see you. Kevin Harmer, good to see you. I'll be down in your neck of the woods, I think, at the end of the month. I'm not sure. You guys, thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. We love Tara better, pal. I know. Tara's awesome. You guys are all awesome, and I appreciate you doing this. And I'm reading the comments too, so I appreciate it because some people told me, don't read the comments. Well, you know what? I like the comments. I want you guys to be involved. Jocelyn, 8 years, couldn't even get 2 words. Now you can't shut me. I know. I love it. But and Musan, I see what you say here. Thank you for being here again. Slow journey to find purpose takes so much time to find discover. I know. My purpose is totally now completely. I started doing this show. Gosh, didn't know. I mean, if you guys should get up and get up, you guys should do this and find your purpose. I didn't know, right? 5, 6 years ago. I don't know how long. It could have been longer. That my daughter, Dad, you should because I started talking to survivors out there with the traumatic brain injury, stroke, just different brain injuries, and I got to thinking, gosh, I told my story to some other person that they interviewed me, so I went and I thought, wow. My daughter says, Dad, why don't you start interviewing people? You like to talk. You may not talk well, but that's okay. So I started. I was a disaster in the beginning, but that's okay. I think everybody starts out all jumbled up here. I'm still jumbling around, but that's okay. So I started doing this and bringing awareness to brain injury. Wow. Um, so I would love all of you because I see a lot of people are now doing their own thing, which is great. The more we can spread awareness about this crappy brain injury, we can learn more about it. So anyway, I was just going to do a little short little thing here, just to every Tuesday and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Central Time, and feel free to send me a message if you want to share your journey on the show, or if you want to be on a panel. We do these panels quite a bit. Generally once a week. We may not, but I'm looking around. I think quite a bit of you have been on, and love to have more of you on. I can host 10 people on this platform, so I'd love to have you on. And I see a lot of you out here have been on, and it's great to talk to a whole bunch of people, so we can learn from each other, and we get ideas from other people too. So anyway, that didn't say much. I know, didn't. Okay, I was told, Jerry, that I still, like I said, I go to physical therapy, not OT, which I should, but I don't. I'm not. I was never a fan of those fine motor skills. I know some people. I know I need to do that, but I really want the physical part. My upper extremity, my lower extremities. Yeah, happy birthday, Paris. I agree. Colleen, thank you, and I appreciate it, and it means a lot. So again, you guys, please reach out to me. I'd love to have you on and share your journey, or if you want to be on a panel, we love doing that. Um, Jerry chat. I know Jerry, loves to talk, and I thought I'd throw that out there. And Tara, Stephen Albright, I see a lot of you out there that um, um, I've seen have you on to talk, and which is great. Um, then anyway, right on, Stephen. You know what? I was always told is Stephen. I've always been told that practice, 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 then practice some more is the name of the game. Right. I was always told this, but I'm not sure if you feel the same way. But perfect practice makes perfect. So I don't know where that came from, but someone told me that, and that's why yeah, that's what I was always told, and I always was told. So if you're new to this stroke game, and even when you're not, okay, just having the aphasia. Um, anyway, it'll come back. But oh, I hear it is. before I forget, I was always told speed is not your friend. And that, you know, that's when you're new, that's I was always told speed is not your friend. Um, okay, so Colleen, if you'd send if anybody wants to send me a message, we'd love to have you on. So Colleen, if you could send me a message, my um, um, yeah, I would found a news. Send me a message. You can here. My email is pretty darn easy. Um, talk 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 stroke at gmail.com. Send me a message or a private message for me. Either way, let me know. And if the panel we can do, so we will we'll set that up. But I think it'd be awesome if you guys wanted to be on. Um, and because it does help. I'm telling you, I get so much joy out of it. So, and talk about stroke. You can offer us some ideas, or we can learn from each other. So, anyway, that's kind of what I want to talk about today. I kind of go off in a different direction, but thriving after stroke. What does that mean? That's kind of I talked to Doug. Can you yeah, if you do want to be on, please send a message. Angie, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. I mean, send me a message if you want to be on this panel. We typically like to have about 4. I can up it up 10 people on this platform here. It'll be a little different, but hey, I'd love to have you on. So I appreciate it. And again, prayers for Texas. I mean, we're not too far from here, but the rain, if anybody here in Texas, well, in the hill country, let me tell you, I've been here about 17 years, something like 15, 17 years about. I've never seen rain, and we get a lot of hurricane, we get everything around here. This is the most rain I've ever seen um, in my life. Even when I lived in New York, all around, this has been just crazy. Um, um, let's see. Emily saw it. Yes, I get a little excited when I figure out something new. You should. Me too. That's what I do too. Totally excited. But um, yeah. Where are you at, Emily? The mental team. I know. I would not approve. Plateau, Emily. No such thing as plateau. I've been told too. I think it was a year and a half into mine, in a wheelchair still, in therapy, and one of my OTs said, "Jerry, just get used to this. This is how you're going to be for the rest of your life." I said, "What? This is it? No, this is not going to be it." You know. So a couple of years later, I got a little better and went back to see her just to show, hey, I can um, I can walk. I was with a cane or something. She retired. I never saw her. Um, I'm with you 100%. I love being part of this community. It makes me feel less alone. I love you all. Thank you guys. I mean, but you know what, Misan? Me too. That's why I do this, the camaraderie around here and the things that I learn from everybody else. I mean, it's things squeaking here, but anyway, I do too. So please uh, talkstroke at gmail.com, and look forward to starting to do this panel. Tuesday and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 Eastern Time. So please, please let me know, and we'll set this up for a panel. The next one, there'll be um, we'll set it up. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. And again, I see some people on Facebook. I saw some people on LinkedIn. Um, we all love Musong. Thank you so much, you guys. And you know what? Have a great Tuesday and stay safe. And I appreciate you guys being here and making comments. And you can always keep making comments after the show. So take care.